Thank you so much for coming over here. Today we are going to cover up some points about the destination known as New Zealand. This is one of the biggest and the best destination across global. When you talk about New Zealand, it's a very small country. So I'm going to show you some kind of a presentation which can help you to understand more about New Zealand. We always heard about the countries like UK, US, Australia, but nobody talks about New Zealand. So I'm here just to give you a little up things about New Zealand. So when you talk about New Zealand, we ranked top seven the education system across global. So we are the very highest standards of education when it comes about the bachelor's, master's, diplomas, and everything. We have always give the post-study work rights for our students. We have like 3 years. Somebody is going for a bachelor's, will going to get a 3 years of post-study work rights. Plus, if somebody is going for a master's, also going to get a 3 years of a post-study work rights. The best part is the bachelor's is 3 years and 4 years, both options. Plus, for the masters are only for 18 months. 18 months master is going to give you 3 years post-study work rights, and that's a very big thing. Third best part is the tuition fees. In all other destination, tuition fees are paid well before. Once you get an offer letter from a university, you have to pay the deposit or something. But in New Zealand, you have to pay your deposit or your living expense, everything after your visas only. Once you receive the successful visa from the country, then only you're going to pay for the tuition fees. Majorly the work rights. So somebody is going for a suppose for a PG program like masters, they can take their spouse along with them. And the best part is there is no age limit. Anybody from any age can apply for the master's program. If somebody is 36 years old, 38 years old, 40, 42, 45, doesn't matter. Until unless they have intention to study, we can always help them and they can take their spouse and kids along with them. Spouse can work full time. 3 years they're going to get a full time work visa. Plus the kids will going to pay only the domestic fees. Like not other like other countries. Other countries they have to pay all the international fees for the students as well, like kids. But in New Zealand, they have to pay only the domestic fees, like which is negligible. We have a lot of big universities. We have only 8 universities in New Zealand, and all 8 universities come in top ranked universities. We are offering big scholarships at the moment. And as I mentioned before, that all the universities in New Zealand have will going to charge you like after getting the visas only, not nothing before that as well. We have a pathways as well for the residency. So there is a kind of a pathway like point based system. You can, if student is meeting that point, then they can apply for the PR and the citizenship as well. And the minimum wages, this is the minimum wages we're talking about. This is the only country has fixed the minimum wages, which is 23.50 New Zealand dollars per hour. So this is a like every country, if somebody is doing a part-time job or full-time job, no country has says that this is the minimum wages. But in New Zealand, it's fixed by the government that if somebody is working, they should get 23.15 New Zealand dollars per hour for sure. So these are the some pointers. These are the some universities which are the top ranked universities: Messi University, University of Auckland, AUT, Canterbury, Wellington, Waikato, Otago. So these are the best top ranked universities in New Zealand, which are open for July intake this year and the September and November intake this year. And we have option for next year, February as well. So we have university plus we have a government polytechnics. So we call them private government colleges. These are the government colleges which are the top ranked in New Zealand. These are not universities, but these are the government colleges in New Zealand. So Ara, Eastern, Macau, Nelson, North, these are the top popular colleges. If somebody is not able to match the fee structure of the university, they can always opt for the government colleges. The education system in college and universities are remain same because it's done by the New Zealand government. So everything is same. The education system is completely same. So there's nothing to worry that student is going for a college as well. These are some demand options, some demanded programs in New Zealand where engineering, construction management, highway engineering, quality survey, supply chain, logistics, early childhood nursing, and cooking. So these are the major programs which are right on in demand. Like engineering, when you talk about engineering, not all options. I can say computer engineering, computer science, electronics engineering. These are the much popular over there. Construction and highway engineering and quality surveys are more important because right now New Zealand is developing. So they are needed lot of people who can come down and work over there. If somebody is working in these industry, we're going to get a PR very quick time. Logistics supply chain early childhood is one of the most famous program across global. Anybody who is coming for logistics or supply chain will get a PR for sure shot. Same with nursing and cooking. So these are the some basic program list we have mentioned. What are the documentations is required for this program? So application form, mark sheet from 10th, 12th, or O level, A level, all the grading scales. If somebody is going for a master's, then degree certificate transcript, IELTS, TOEFL, PT, whatever the student is required, we have to provide them. Statement of purpose, like why student is looking for to go to this particular university. Passport, experience, if somebody has reference letters, we require two, plus we require the resume if somebody is working. So these are the basic documentation required to apply for the New Zealand. As I mentioned before, there is no application fees. You don't have to pay any deposit. You submit all this document, we'll get you the offer letter, and then we'll apply for your visas. Once you get your visas, then after that you have to pay the tuition fees to the university. So these are the little green list category I have added in over here so that you get little idea what are the green list. Green list is the basically a list where if you land up in these jobs, the getting a PR will be like in 6 months to 8 months or upon 1 year, depending on student, education, and the location. So these are the few things we have mentioned over here for the green list. So why us? A very normal question why you can choose us. We are the most trusted agent in New Zealand. We are education recognized agency with high success rate in New Zealand. So our success rate in last year and this year, if you combine, we are at 97% success rate in the visas and an application as well. We for us visa processing time and the approvals are very high, as I mentioned. We have a very great team who is going to help you in the complete process from shortlisting of the course, university, location, option, accommodation, and everything. This I have provided a little list which we can see that how we can what is the complete New Zealand process is. We submit an application, opt for the offer letter. Student has to do a medical and a PCC, Police Clearance Certificate from the origin country. We have to submit an application for the visa, pay the tuition fee, and visa will be granted. For the visa fees is 850 New Zealand dollars, and funds to be shown is 20,000 New Zealand dollars plus 2,000. But we always says to have at least little more, so at least show 25,000 New Zealand dollars as your living expense. So thank you so much. Now, anybody have any questions, anything, any query regarding New Zealand? I'm very happy to help you out. Yes. This is for the living expense. So tuition fee for the undergraduate starting will be 35,000 New Zealand dollars, can go up to 60,000 New Zealand dollars per year. And for the masters, it will be like 45,000 New Zealand dollars, can go up to 65,000 New Zealand dollars per year. And the living expense remains same for undergraduate or postgraduate, that is $20,000. Living expense means your accommodation, food, travel, everything in a year. Yes, student can work 20 hours per week as a opted, and if the school is on off or is a winter break or summer break, then he can work full time as well, 40 hours. Any other questions? Yes. There's a huge advantage. If somebody got a PR in New Zealand, they can anytime go to the Australia with the same PR and they can stay over there forever. There's no additional document or paperwork required from the Australia side as well. So if you have a PR in New Zealand, you can anytime move to Australia. No, you have to get a PR, then you can move to Australia. So you get a 3 years work permit. So in the 3 years, 90% students get admit. If somebody is going to the university, 90% students get jobs within 1 month or 1.5 months. And once you're getting a job after working 1 or 2 years, if you're on a skill base, you will get a PR. Once you get a PR, then you can move to Australia as well.
Any more? Any more questions? Yeah, he's. Any more questions on the floor? He's. Anybody would like to ask something?
Guys, any questions? If you come up with any questions, we are inside via access, please. We feel free to come us. We're going to help you out. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the session. Thank you, everybody.